See how long this lasts.
Jason Kelce, the great eagle, makes his decision. Dallas still stinks. Wow. Yo, by the way, kick Dingbat here. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing. Hope you're hanging in there. Oh my gosh, what a press conference. What did I just hear? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's all I can say. We got huge breaking news happening right now for those, if you're living on the moon or planet Pluto, don't know, Jason Kelce has officially retired. And he gave us the most emotional, heartbreaking, yet respectful, emotional, happy form type press conference you possibly could get. I'm a loss for words. I am. You know, I was driving home to come home for lunch to do this video because I knew he was going to have a press conference. And I'm driving and I have this thing on. I'm listening to him. And I'm crying. I'm starting crying. I'm driving by people. And people are looking at me like I'm nuts, like I'm crazy. But it was an unbelievable press conference. And only Jason Kelce could deliver it the way he did. Wow, what a press conference. And, you know, Jason Kelce is officially retiring. And, you know, I wish him nothing but the best. His family, he's a true Eagle legend. I mean, he's one of the greatest Eagles of all time. It's not even close. Okay, the guy is a living legend, and whatever he does in his post-NFL career, he will be successful at. I hope it's something within the organization, but obviously we'll see. Wow, man. I mean, that press conference took a lot out of me, man, from an emotion, because you can't help but get emotional. The guy couldn't even get through the first part of it. I mean, it's just, it's, you know, that's why we love Jason Kelce. That's why, because he shows heart. He shows heart in everything he does. He cares as much, if not more, than the fans, and he shows it, and that's what we want. Here are some things that he said about retiring and how it began, and then some of the stuff he said. Well, you'll see.
See how long this lasts. Not a good start. There you go. I'd like to thank Jeffrey Lurie for his dedication to building an organization that values its employees as people and gives them the resources necessary to thrive. I've only had one boss, so I don't know much to compare to. I'd like to thank Howie Roseman for drafting me and for always working hard to improve our team, even from the other side of the building that one year. I won't forget Nick Foles having the game of his life on the biggest stage possible. And the biggest dick on the team going up to Doug Peterson and asking for the Philly special. And Doug Peterson having the biggest balls in the stadium to say, yeah, let's do it.
I mean, just wow. I mean, unbelievable. Whoa. Crazy. I wish I could have been home and streamed that thing live. I would have been a wreck, because I mean, you can't help but get emotional in that situation, you know. And Jason Kelce will sorely be missed, no doubt about it. And you know, he did his thing where he thanked everybody, his family, his high school coaches, his college coaches, the pros, especially a whole thing with Stoutland. He gave him a lot of respect, you know. And I also think that he said something very interesting about the Philly fans. And I think, honestly, I'm going to be honest, I think this was a response to everything we saw with Darius Slay and his podcast and things that have been said about the Eagle fans and stuff. Jason Kelce let everybody know what the deal is and how to be appreciated and respected by Eagle fans. Check this out.
The Eagles are the number one ticket in town, the most talked about thing at nearly every moment. With that amount of attention, you better be ready to overcome the lows that will happen and be ready to persevere in the face of the criticism. Yes, they will let you know when you are not performing well. Every time. But they will also love you if you show effort, aggression, desire, the will to fight. They will love you in this city if you love it the way you love your brother. You will be loved by going above and beyond to show that you care, because they care. They've been caring for generations in this town about this team, and they aren't about to accept a bunch of excuses and soft-ass nonsense representing the name on the front of the jersey, something they've invested their entire lives in. If you don't like what the fans and media are saying as a player, it's very easy. Love them, treat them like your brothers, and go out and play your balls off. Wear your heart on your sleeve, and I guarantee you change those narratives.
Jason Kelce nailed it. Totally 100,000 zillion billion gadillion on point, okay? Totally on point with that. He gets the Eagle fans. He gets it. He gets it. And that's one of the reasons why we love him. So Jason Kelce is retiring. Most emotional press conference I've seen. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen a lot of retirement press conferences where there's emotional stuff. But, man, that was something else, man. That's why you love the guy, you know. And listen, I wish Jason Kelce was coming back for one more year. I do. I wish we get him one more year. I hate the fact that he's going out after the year the way it ended last year. I hate that. I really do. But at the end of the day, you know, he's going out on his terms, the way he wants, and you can wish him nothing but the best. I mean, that's all we can really do. Gotta love Jason Kelce. I can't say enough good things about him. His number should be retired right away. Nobody should ever wear number 62 again. It's the way it is. It should be retired right away. I would put him in the Hall of Fame during next season, and I wouldn't waste any time. He's a Hall of Fame center, regardless of just being the Eagles Hall of Fame. He's going in the National Football Hall of Fame, and he deserves it. You know, I remember when Kelce got there, you know, everybody said, well, he's too small, he's too small, he's too small. And you really thought he was too small, and there were times where he was, you know, he was pushed around, especially early in his career, pushed around and stuff. And I think he's right. Stoutland took him to the next level. There's no question about it. So I wish Jason Kelce nothing but the best. And as sad and emotional as that was, I'm happy for him and his family. I wish him nothing but the best and success. Now, as far as the Eagles go, listen, Cam Jurgens got to move to center. You got to move Cam Jurgens to center. He's not Jason Kelce. It's going to take time. But Kelce handpicked Jurgens. He handpicked him for a reason. And he sees something in him. And I believe that I think Jurgens is actually going to be a better center than he is going to be a guard. So Jurgens will be our center now. And listen, he got experience last year, and I think that was important. I think we'll be fine. I mean, you can't say that the guy's going to be as good as Jason Kelce. You just can't say that. Jason Kelce did so much for that team and that offense, even for Jalen Hurts. But I still think you have a really good offensive line. You got Lane. You got Mulata, you got Landon Dickerson, and then I'm assuming Steen is going to be at right guard or something like that. Personally, here's what I would do. I may look to upgrade a right guard position. If I could do it, and there's somebody in the draft or somebody in free agency that you think is upgrade, then go with it. But other than that, Steen's got to be at right guard, and he's got a lot of talent. The good thing for the Eagles is we have Stoutland, and Stoutland he does, he's a great coach, and he can get these guys to play. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's a hard day. I mean, I can't tell you, I can't lie. I'm a little sad. It's like you're happy for him and a great career, but you're just sad. And then you see a guy that cares that much, and you know that there are other players that don't care as much as Kelce. And, he's going to be missed. He's sorely going to be missed. But, I'm happy for him at the end of the day. And Kelce retires. It's official. And now we go for there. I'm curious to see what the exact cap space is going to be that we're saving. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around $5 million probably in cap space. But I don't know. It may be more than that. Which just gives the Eagles even more money now to play with. So we'll have to see. So since we're talking about retirement, it looks like Fletcher Cox is the next guy on deck. ML Football wrote this. Report. It seems likely that legendary Pound Eagles defensive tackle Fletcher Cox will retire this offseason. He was a Super Bowl champion, 6-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro, 3-time second-team All-Pro, Pound NFL 2010s All-Decade Team, 2012 All-Rookie Team. And listen, if Fletcher Cox decides to retire too, which it sounds likely, in some weird way, I don't know, in some weird way, I almost prefer that. Why is this moving? I almost prefer that over him going to another team. Like there are certain guys you can't picture on another team. Like I could never see Reggie White going and playing for another team at the time. I couldn't see Randall do it. I couldn't see Dawkins do it. Of course, all these guys I'm mentioning did it. It's hard for me to envision Fletcher Cox in, let's say, a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey or something like that. I would have a hard time with it. I would. It would be a hard time. But Fletcher Cox, if he retires, then, it was a hell of a career, In some ways, it's easier when they retire as an Eagle than when they go somewhere else and come back. But, we'll see what Fletcher Cox wants to do. Obviously, he's going to make that decision. It sounds like that's what he's leaning towards. And, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be fascinating to see where the Eagles are going to go, how they plan to do it. The combine is over. I got a lot of thoughts on it. I'm going to kind of give you my strategy for all season in an upcoming video. But I wanted to put this out there. I wanted to talk about this real quick because this could be somebody to watch. JPA Football wrote this. Rumors, Pound. Several teams believe that Pound Saints cornerback MARSHON Lattimore could be available per trade Jay Fowler. Saints are in salary cap hell. Would they want to trade Alvin Kamara too? I would take that. But Lattimore, listen, I think he's a good player. I think he has something left. If you put him around the right players and around the right team, he could be a perfect guy. So, if you're not going to be able to get the guys you want, he could be a perfect option. I will say this, though. After the combine and after going through it and watching it, we'll see how free agency shakes out and stuff. But I'm telling you, I'm leaning towards drafting a cornerback in the first round. I think you just got to draft a corner first round. Quinyon Mitchell would be perfect for the Eagles. I would absolutely love him on the Eagles. Arnold is also good. There's some good ones. Kool-Aid. So there's definitely some guys out there that you could go out and draft. And right now, if you had to say to me, what position do you want to see the Eagles draft in the draft? I want to go corner. I want to go plug and play this year. I want my young defensive players playing. I don't want any more one-year contracts, but we will get all into that in my next video. We'll talk about that in detail. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. it is Monday. We do need a pick-me-up, so why not watch a Cowboys meltdown? Denzel Washington out.
2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad, no!
It's
Oh,
over.
shit.
It's over. This game is over. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to feed the Lamb. Trying to feed the CD Lamb. You tried to feed the CD Lamb. You got to give it to CD Lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.